Hey, it's been a minute, but before we get started, I will love you forever, Mom. But after some time away to process this loss and readjust my life, it's time to get back to business. So last week I was scrolling across Twitter, or X, I'm not calling it that, absolutely not. And I stumbled across this tweet from Pro Wrestling Dome, and it said Prime Triple H versus the Tribal Chief, who would have won? And my response was quite simple. This match would have so many ref bumps they go on strike again. If you know, you know. And after seeing that tweet blow up, it made the idea for today's video pretty easy. So let's get started. With the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns on the precipice of achieving 1,500 days as undisputed WWE Universal Champion, it is becoming crystal clear that his iron grip over the entire WWE alongside his bloodline will not loosen anytime soon, to the point where WWE management, more specifically Triple H, has to make a deal with WWE's resident witches, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, to utilize their newly found powers to enter the multiverse and bring back with them the one man they believe can do the one thing that Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, and LA Knight couldn't accomplish, and that's take down the Tribal Chief for good. And that one man is Prime Triple H from the year 2000 to 2002. We are live at the Ford Center Evansville in Evansville, Indiana for another edition of Friday Night SmackDown as the road to Survivor Series continues to take form. Following another dominant night for the Enforcer Solo Sikoa, his cousin and Tribal Chief Roman Reigns makes an impromptu appearance on the blue brand to show his appreciation to Solo and his undying loyalty to his Tribal Chief.
My cousin Solo has done it. He's reaping all the rewards. It took him some time, but my cousin Jimmy has done it. He ran his brother off to Raw, and now
the entire universe acknowledge me.
Is this on?
A ghost from WWE's past, Triple H, interrupts the acknowledgement, much to everyone's confusion, and then proceeds to step into the face of the Tribal Chief with this to say.
You look like you've seen a ghost. You see, I don't know how I got here, but I know one thing is for certain. I am acknowledging the fact that you're not the best, you're not the industry standard, but I am. I am acknowledging the fact that you've beaten everyone there is to beat except for me. Roman Reigns, can you survive the game? Because I will acknowledge this one fact, and that fact is once that bell rings, you can't touch me. So I spoke to the ones who brought me here, and whether you like it or not, we will put that up to the test. At Survivor Series in Chicago, it will be the so-called Tribal Chief defending that undisputed championship against me, the Game, Triple H. And when I win, you will acknowledge me. Because
I am the Game! And I am that damn good!
A match that has been seen before will happen again, but somehow this is a different Triple H, and this is a different Roman Reigns. Solo Sikoa goes to strike Triple H, but that's avoided before the Game strikes the Enforcer, sending him stumbling to the floor. With his back turned, Roman begins stalking Triple H, possibly setting up for a spear. But when Triple H turns around, he flattens Roman with a steel chair to the skull. The calculating nature of Triple H will come into play when he faces the Tribal Chief in Chicago at Survivor Series. How will Roman Reigns survive? We are live at the All-State Arena for the 37th annual Survivor Series event on a night where everyone goes to war for survival. The main event is guaranteed to be one for the ages as the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns, defends his iron grip over the WWE, looking to continue his 3-year dominant reign as champion against a reformed and redefined, calculating and sadistic Triple H, who's in the prime of his career, fresh off of wars with the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Chris Jericho, and The Undertaker. In his mind, This showdown with the tribal chief will be a cakewalk, but knowing how Reigns operates when his most cherished prize in the business is on the line, the game better have a game plan to deal with the Bloodline. Once the stage is set and the bell rings, both men stare each other down, waiting for the other to make the first move.
This is my yard. This is my WWE. You're not welcome here anymore.
Roman goes to strike Triple H, but Hemsley blocks and goes on the attack immediately. The champion is stunned as Triple H has a counter and offense for everything Roman throws at him. But Roman remains in the fight and finally has Hemsley reeling before attempting to hit a Superman punch. But Hemsley ducks and Reigns accidentally connects with the official before Triple H connects with a spine buster. But before he could capitalize, out of nowhere, Solo Sikoa connects with a super kick while Jimmy runs down and comes to check on Reigns. Solo then goes on the attack of Triple H in the corner before backing up to the opposite corner, looking to pay homage to his late uncle Umaga, and runs to strike until X-Pac catches him with a drop kick and Road Dogg appears out of nowhere and brawls with Jimmy Uso at ringside into the crowd. X-Pac calls for the X Factor, but Solo brushes it off and connects with a Samoan spike. Triple H is back up and looks to pedigree Solo until Roman comes out of nowhere with a Superman punch. Roman has Triple H in his sights as he calls for the spear, but Triple H once again sidesteps him and Roman hits the second official, sending him crashing to the floor before turning around to a low blow from Triple H. With the champion and another official down, a look comes across Triple H's face as if he has a plan. He does, as he proceeds to grab a sledgehammer from under the ring and begins stalking Roman with it. Jimmy Uso runs back from the crowd and looks to stop Triple H, but he's caught with the hammer to the gut. Solo Sikoa stumbles back to his feet and is struck down in front of Heyman by Hemsley as well. Triple H then re-enters the ring with the sledgehammer in hand and aims to strike down Roman Reigns once and for all and take his title, until he's struck out of nowhere, and it's Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels laid out Triple H much to the shock of everyone before grabbing the sledgehammer.
You would be nothing without me.
Shawn then strikes his best friend with the sledgehammer, drops it out of the ring, and tells the game to suck it before leaving the ring. Roman Reigns then stumbles to his feet, not knowing what happened before he calls for it and finally connects with a spear on Hemsley, picks up the win to retain the title. The tribal chief barely survives, but the result remains the same. We saw the Bloodline, and we somehow saw DX get involved, but no one would have ever expected the co-founder of DX to be the catalyst to the downfall of the game on this night. Roman Reigns continues his march towards making history, a sight we might as well get used to seeing, because Roman Reigns is forever. Now let's keep it stacked. I'm pretty sure everyone expected this type of outcome if a match between Prime Triple H and the Tribal Chief actually went down. The outside interference, ref bumps, the whole nine. Yes, their 2016 match happened. It was polarizing to say the very least. But in this case, there was no clear-cut babyface. Both were heels. Triple H pre-quad tears versus the current version of Roman Reigns would definitely be compelling to say the very least. But let's address how I approached the making of this video. As you saw from beginning to end, I feel like I need to step outside the box again. I need to actually embrace the silliness of doing these type of videos, especially since I've recently brought back the Gresh Unleashed podcast. That can be your serious vibes, while I feel like the creativeness has been stagnant with the what if videos as of late. Let's step outside the box. Let's have some fun again. So let's put it up for a vote. Let me know down in the comments using the hashtag #WhatIf. Do you think I should step outside the box more and deeply embrace the silliness of fantasy booking these what if scenarios, or go back to the way I did them before? Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, Superman punch that subscribe button with the notification bells turned on. And when you're done there, check out this video right here where I asked the question on what if this is how Jade Cargill makes her WWE debut. I'll catch you over there, and y'all be breezy.
Well,
Well, that didn't go according to plan. Why didn't you tell me about Sean?
Your specific instructions were to bring back your past self to deal with your current problem.
But we forgot to inform you of the sacrifice of using such power. In order to bring back your former self, we had to open a portal that would require an even greater sacrifice to close.
What sacrifice?
A great sacrifice, but until then, your past will be attracted to this world and the balance will be disrupted.
Who else came through that portal?
Sleep, flex, and repeat. Try to violate my peace, and I'm quick to hit delete. Got a V trigger coming for you, Twitter typing tough guys. Dealing with the real deal, now you better recognize. I'm tired of being humble, but they can't knock me out. Wreck everyone and leave, this what it's all about. I'm the man around here, yeah, I'm meant to prove it. They said it's ludicrous, I said they better move it. There's main event in my name, look how I'm getting these gains. I'm up, while they down.